What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King, and I am back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I'd ask if you would please go down there, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Realm of Rage TV, baby. This is how we do. Raging Rebels, make some noise, please. Now let's get it. Now in today's video, we gonna entitle this Rage Rants 2 because I've done an episode like this before on my channel where I give my opinion on the current state of MK11. Now, for those who've been living under a rock, a lot of people have not been too happy with MK11, myself included. I haven't been happy with MK11 for a very long time. Now, don't get me wrong, I still play it. There are times I do still have fun with it. But, you know, the truth cannot be denied anymore, man. You've heard it from all the pro players. You've heard it from anybody that creates content for MK11. For some reason, it seems like this game has gotten very stale very fast. It seems like it's gotten more stale more fast than MKX did. Because I mean, honestly, you see so many people going back to games like Injustice 2 and MKX, and I'm gonna give my opinion as to why I think that is happening. Because I've got to be honest, I've been contemplating doing it myself. I started playing those games way before I even thought about even having a YouTube channel. But to be honest with you, I can completely understand why pro players and everyone else, you know, is starting to go back to MKX and Injustice 2, preferably MKX. And I'm going to give my opinion as to why on that. As y'all know, 2 of my 3 most popular videos on this very channel have to do with my problems I've been having with MK11. And I think some of the issues that have been going on with MK11, like it finally came to a head when we got an 8 gig patch that really didn't fix anything that we've been asking to get fixed. For example, the hitboxes. The hitboxes in this game can be so bad. You understand what I'm saying? And that's not me being negative, that's just what it is. I understand that, you know, every game is going to have its flaw. I understand that every game is going to, you know, have it. No game is going to be perfect per se. But the hitboxes in this game and the things that go down in this game, dude, should absolutely not be happening. And that, in my opinion, that is just a pure unadulterated effort to not test your game properly. Those kind of issues can be resolved by simply testing your game properly. Hell, if you don't want to test it, do like Marvel's Avengers just did this past weekend, which I will be streaming a hell of a lot more on that game and giving a review on that game in a later video. The hitboxes in this game should not be. That's just pure. We didn't test it. Do what Marvel's Avengers did, and just have us test it. If you don't want to pay actual testers, have us test it, and then you let us give us your feedback. It's as simple as that. And it seems like NetherRealm Studios just doesn't care about doing it anymore. And I don't think that us asking for hitboxes to be fixed is something impossible. It's really not. But for some reason, it just didn't happen. Another problem that a lot of people are having with this game, myself included, is the fatal blow system. The fatal blow system is flawed. And here's what I mean by flawed. If it comes down to my opponent is down under 30% health, and I'm under 30% health, and it comes down to fatal blow, it has nothing to do with skill. It simply has to do with whose character has the better fatal blow at the time. And that's not fair that this person over here has a character with a fatal blow where he can still move freely, and I have to worry about that, and I can't move because my fatal blow is just that bad. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that takes no skill. That means that it doesn't matter if you were the more talented and more skilled player. It just simply meant that it just simply matters who's got the better character, and I don't think that should be happening. Games like MK11 should come down to skill, not simply who has the better character. Another problem people have been having with this game is character balance. The most infamous character I've probably ever seen in NRS history is maybe this version's Jackie Briggs, in my opinion. Jackie Briggs does not play, in the words of a YouTuber I watch called Nick Ops, Jackie Briggs does not play MK11. She's playing Dragon Ball Z Fighter. She's playing Marvel vs. Capcom. You know what I mean? Like, she's not playing MK11 at all. She's not. Like, you look at her frame data, you look at the way she can move, the way she can just... She's not, compared to everyone else on the game, dude, she simply does things that should not be going on in this game. You know what I mean? And the fact that she didn't get nerfed, we got an 8 gig patch. She didn't get nerfed. The hitboxes weren't fixed, and the fatal blow system wasn't looked at. The wake up system wasn't looked at. The armor break system, which I'm about to segue into here in a minute, all that wasn't fixed. But it was an 8 gig patch. That, to me, that felt like a slap in the face, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that felt that. You know what I'm saying? That right there cannot. That kind of stuff right there cannot happen. What was the point of you releasing an 8 gig patch if you didn't fix anything we asked for? I mean, it's bad enough we didn't get the characters we asked for. I mean, don't get me wrong. I play with Joker. I enjoy Joker, but who asked for him? Who asked for Cetrion? Who asked for Collector? You know, who the, I'm still trying to wonder who the hell asked for RoboCop, and I play with RoboCop too. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like I paid for the entire cast, so I play with him. But who asked for him? You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's a complete disconnect from your community and your fans who made you who you are, and the company that makes the game. You understand what I'm saying? You can't do that. You have to remain transparent with your fans. You have to, especially in this day and age where we have, I don't want to say immediate access to it, but we have some kind of access to you and your company. Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why we shouldn't be having some of these bugs in this game, and some of these hitboxes, and some of these in this armor break system, and this fatal blow system, and this wake up system, as flawed as it is. There's no reason why we shouldn't. There's no reason for a disconnect there. That's just a complete and utter. We don't give a damn about y'all. We gonna do what we want to do, and y'all gonna play anyway. And that's just not a way to. That's just not a good way to go about handling business, in my own personal opinion. Finally, the armor break system in here, I'm gonna be honest with you, is pretty trash. And here's what I mean by that. And again, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just letting y'all know what's up. If you're gonna have an armor break move, especially if you're not gonna get away with the breakaway system, which I think should never have even been a thought. But if you're gonna have it and have an armor, and you're gonna introduce an armor break system, the least you can do is have the armor break move be in every variation. You understand what I'm saying? When it's not in every variation, if it changes the way you play, and maybe the armor break move is not in the variation I like to play. You understand what I'm saying? And another thing with the armor break system is it's the same problem I'm having with the fatal blows. Is why some characters have better armor breaks than others. Like, the way you balance that is to make sure instead of having one character over here has a good armor break and fatal blow, and another character over here has a good armor break and fatal blow, why don't everybody have just as good a fatal blow and armor break as everyone else? You know what I'm saying? That's something that can easily be implemented. That's something not impossible that can be implemented. Because to be honest with you, I felt like with this armor break system they introduced, they just simply put it in there just to say, look, we did it. And you look at some of the armor breaks in this game, dude, they're absolutely trash. Look, as much as I hate Jackie Briggs, I think they did, even though I think that NetherRealm did a service to everyone and that doesn't play with Jackie Briggs by giving her a terrible armor break, but that's a terrible armor break. Another terrible armor break is Joker's armor break. It's a horrible armor break, but yet you look at a guy like Shao Kahn, who has, I think, the best armor break in the game. You understand what I'm saying? Shiva has a pretty good armor break. You know what I'm saying? Why doesn't everybody have a good armor break? Why doesn't every character have a good fatal blow? You understand what I'm saying? That's the kind of things you should take into consideration when it comes to balancing the game. And to be honest with you, it already feels like the game itself was rushed. It still feels like I'm playing a beta. Because if not, why are we still getting things like friendships? Why are we still, I understand we're probably going to get new costumes, new skins or whatever. But the things that were introduced in Aftermath were things that we should have gotten upon release. You understand what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. Like I say, I do enjoy playing the game from time to time. I don't enjoy it as much as I think I should have when I bought the game. Because to be honest, when I bought the game, I was expecting something similar to MKX. Not in terms of mechanics, but in terms of ability to play long term. You know what I'm saying? Ability to have fun with. Because to be honest with you, though I do have fun playing with MK11, sometimes it's very difficult to play. I'm not gonna lie. Because of the hitbox issues, the high ping in Combat League, the ability to not be able to filter the guys in Combat League with bad pings and bad lag spikes. It just gets to be old after a while. It really does. It's like the game has been out for 16 months. You understand what I'm saying? And we're still having these issues that are not being met. That's where the problem and the disconnect comes. What was the point of releasing an 8 gig patch if it didn't address anything we wanted? What is going on at NetherRealm that we can't get what we asked for? Now, I know people are going to throw, the C virus out there, C19 virus out there. Now, look, understand this. I understand this is a pandemic going on in the world. I get it. I understand. Trust me. I have to go work in this BS. But with all that being said, dude, these guys are working on computers. Like what's stopping them from still doing what they need to do? Every other gaming company, if any company that is going in the midst of a pandemic like this had the easiest ability to adjust, it should have been anything involving computers, video games, mobile devices, anything of that, that involves technology. Most things that involve technology should not have been truly affected by this. Too bad, because you can literally just take what you do at one building and go do it at home. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of technology and the internet. So what is going on? Marvel's Avengers, though it was pushed back a few times, Marvel's Avengers still released their game on time. They're still going to work on their game right now. Well, Fortnite is still has run flawless, and I don't even play Fortnite. Fortnite still runs flawlessly, no problem. So what's going on in NetherRealm Studios to where even if you can't fix it right now, where's the transparency and letting us know, please be patient, we're working hard on it. Give us something. You're not giving us anything to work with. You understand what I'm saying? Now look, I'm not in here trying to be negative. I'm not in here trying to bitch. I already know this video is probably going to get a lot of dislikes because people don't like to hear the truth, but it needed to be said. Now look, again, I'm going to continue to upload MK11 content. I'm going to get back to doing my video series here real soon. This Saturday and Saturdays going forward at 5:30 p.m. Central Time, I'm gonna be hosting MK11 Coffee. Live is on Twitch, so come check that out. Again, I'm still gonna play the game, man, but at this point, it really needs something. It needs a shot in the arm to rejolt itself. It needs these changes I just went over. It really does. It really does, or the game is gonna die. That's all the time I got, man. It's your man Rage King. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to sub if you're new. I'll be back later in the day with more content, more videos, and more of that good stuff. Thank y'all again for watching, man. I love y'all, and I appreciate the support I've been getting. And I'll see y'all later, man. God bless. See y'all later.